Okay. Hello, everyone. This is Anita Marie coming at you with more clarity. Once again, revamping. Everybody be like, why is she revamping? Well, this was a little push on my end. And when I say that to say, initially, I asked for clarity, but I wanted what I wanted. But it was obvious to me that what I wanted was not what Jehovah wanted. So when I got clarity, and that's clarity on the type of woman that represents God. Voluptuous always was a word for me because I just hated the fact of people saying fat or plus size or big. I felt like voluptuous is a little bit more sexier, a little bit more like not so, fat, like love who you are. But I got clarity. Just a little bit of research that I had to do. And it's funny how, people like, don't do this, don't do that. And you do all of, don't do this, don't do that. And then it turns into, okay, wow, I'm glad that I did this type of situation for me. So when I did my research, I looked at what a virtuous woman was and what a voluptuous woman was. When I looked up voluptuous woman, of course, you saw everything sexy, naked bodies all over the place. And nothing's wrong with that. But that's not what he wants me to represent. He wants me to represent a virtuous woman who is a God-fearing woman. The word virtuous means having or showing high moral standards. And God is the God of high moral standards, and he's a clean God, holy God, everything respectable. So therefore, we are now doing virtuous woman. This is a God-fearing woman. This is a woman who puts God first. I know we are all imperfect. We all fall short. So do I. I'll fall short. Short from time to time. And I'm happy that this came to be. What I will try to do is on a daily basis, give you some information or some encouragement. That still will be, because as a virtuous woman, we need to understand who sees us, who don't, and where our appreciation comes from and where it wouldn't. So where we expected or wanted to come from, non-factors. But where it does come from, that means we have to have more faith. We have to believe. We need to be a little bit more stronger, more believing than anything when it comes down to that. Also, we're going to go into subjects of, us wanting a man. To those who are single, who feel like, my man that I dream of, the man of my dreams is not out there. He is out there. And when I tell you, become a believer, become a believer. But what I have learned in my way is that he's going to show you a way that he wants you to go. If you don't go that way, you can't expect to get the things that you want. You feel me? So you have to put forth his will first. Go and do his will first, and then he will give all other things to you. Yes, I quoted semi-scripture, but that's quite not the words. I understand that. Okay? But I'm saying this to say we definitely need to